Hi, my name is Mandy Stewart, and I want to share some art lessons with you. But before I begin to do some art videos, I have to share something that is really important to me, and this is the idea of Ish. So Ish is inspired by a artist and author. His name is Peter Reynolds, and he's written a lot of art books. You may be familiar with The Dot. That one is probably most popular. But another one that he wrote is called Ish. And the idea of Ish, it's about a little boy who loves to draw, and he draws all the time, everywhere, even even when he's on the toilet. So cannot stop drawing, always drawing. Until one day his brother makes fun of one of his drawings, and then he crumples it up and decides that he can't draw anymore. And so he thinks he's not an artist anymore. His sister finds some of his crumpled up drawings and she runs off with them. And at one point he sees her and he follows her into her bedroom where she has hung up all of his crumpled drawings that he hated and thought he couldn't draw. And she has made them like an art museum in her bedroom. And he points to one of them, a vase, and he says that was supposed to be a vase of flowers, but it doesn't look like one. And her comment is, well, it looks vase-ish. So the whole idea when I teach art, and this is important to me because when I was little and I was first learning how to draw, I was one of those kids that would crumple up my art and throw it across the room, or take my pencil and draw on it so hard to X it out and make it go away that I would rip through the paper. So Ish is really important to me because what I have come to learn as an artist is that we all see the world a little bit differently. And we all are at different levels of our art, depending on how long we've been making art. And so when something comes out of us, our art, it is helpful for me to remember that it needs to look art-ish. And so it's not going to look exactly like the thing that we are trying to replicate. It's going to have its own unique look to it. And that's what we want. That's what makes art really interesting, is that it doesn't all look the same, that it can show like different perspectives on the world and how we each see the world differently. So as you are creating along with me, you'll hear me say sometimes that it needs to look ish. It should look ish, whatever we're working on. And I just want you to know where that comes from, why that idea is so important to me. And it helps us to not get caught up on our mistakes, to feel like we're embarrassed by what's coming out, but to accept whatever comes out with this word of ish as our kind of our motto for our art.